Hello friends, my name is Hema Madhav and ഇന്നത്തെ ടോപ്പിക് ഞാൻ എടുക്കാൻ പോകുന്നത് ഇറ്റ്സ് DNA. It's a very small topic and everyone knows what DNA is. And അതിൻ്റെ basic common answer ആണ് DNA is the genetic material in your cell. But is it the genetic material in your cell? How can you prove that it is the genetic material in your cell? What proves that it actually helping to pass on the genetic traits to the future generation? Well, നമുക്കൊന്ന് കുറച്ച് ബാക്കിൽ പോയി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ even the scientists belonging to the 1930s to 1950s, they had the same biggest question. DNA ano that is the considered as a genetic material, or is it the proteins, or is it something other than DNA or protein that is helping them to pass on the genetic traits to the future generation, from your parents to one kid and then from that kid to the future generation? So is it the DNA, protein, or something else? So 1944 la, three scientists came. Their name was Avery, McLeod, and McCarthy. And they told that it's actually the DNA that is helping them to pass the genetic traits to the future generation and not the proteins. But they don't have any fact. Namakariya, science need facts. It has to be proven, having scientific facts to approve your theory. They had none. അതുകൊണ്ട് അവരുടെ തിയറി തള്ളിക്കളഞ്ഞു. നെക്സ്റ്റ് അവരുടെ തിയറി തന്നെ പ്രൂവ് ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് came two other scientists, Hartley and Chase. They wanted to prove the same question everyone is asking. Is it the DNA or the protein or something else? And they had to be very clear with their facts. And this experiment has to be very clear. Alengil, they cannot prove it. It will be like very vague explanation that okay, DNA is doing the work, it's not the protein. So first clever thing they did is using a simple organism model. And what they selected is a bacteriophage. And what are bacteriophages? Bacteriophages are viruses that attack bacteria. They have a simple protein outer layer coat and a DNA in their head. Isn't it simple to prove that? Is it the DNA or the protein outer layer coat or the bacterial cell that is having something help them to multiply? So what bacteriophages do? നമുക്കത് നോക്കാം. So I'm talking about the era of 1930s to 1950s. Okay? ആ സമയത്ത് they had no clue like bacteriophage when they infect the bacterial cell in the substances they are delivering inside it. And they are making new copies. Bacterial cell pottumbo, they releases the new copies of that bacteriophages having the same genetic trait of the one that infected the bacterial cell. How is it possible? Now the scientists want to study that question. What is the main substances that is helping them to have the hereditary material and passing the genetic traits to the future generation? So bacteriophage can answer that question. Is it the DNA? Is it the protein code? Or is it something else? So this experiment നടത്താൻ വേണ്ടി they had two samples. First sample വന്നിട്ട് they tagged with a radioactive sulfur. പ്രോട്ടീൻസിൻ്റെ അകത്ത് സൾഫർ ഉള്ളതുകൊണ്ട് they tagged the protein outer layer coat with a radioactive sulfur. And they tagged other sample with a radioactive phosphate. DNA-ക്കകത്ത് phosphate ഉള്ളതുകൊണ്ട് they tagged the DNA of the bacteriophage with a radioactive phosphate. Now the question is simple. ഈ radioactive sulfur or phosphate, is it going inside the cell? Is it helping inside the cell to make new copies of the DNA? And is it coming out of the bacterial cell once it burst out? Okay? Yeah. And ഇതിൻ്റെ അകത്ത് DNA ആണോ പുറത്തു വരുന്നത് അതേ പ്രോട്ടീൻ കോട്ടാണോ പുറത്തു വരുന്നത്? They want to see the answer for that. So ആദ്യം we know the bacteriophage got infected with the bacterial cell. These are my bacteriophages. Yes. bacteriophages, and they infected the bacterial cell, and now they wanted to separate them. They wanted to see bacterial cell-ൻ്റെ അകത്ത് ഏത് ജനറ്റിക് മെറ്റീരിയൽ ആണ് പോയിരിക്കുന്നത് ആൻഡ് വാട്ട് കെയിം ഔട്ട്സൈഡ്. ആൻഡ് ഔട്ട്സൈഡിൽ വന്ന ബാക്ടീരിയോഫേജസ് വന്നിട്ട് വാട്ട് കൈൻഡ് ഓഫ് ജനറ്റിക് മെറ്റീരിയൽ ഓഫ് റേഡിയോ ആക്റ്റീവ്ലി ലേബിൾഡ് phosphate ആണോ സൾഫർ ആണോ they are having. So they want to know that. So they used a simple blender. ആ സമയത്ത് they didn't had a fancy instrument, so they used a blender, which is simply known as the juicer now. Blender use ചെയ്തിട്ട് they separated the bacteriophage from the bacterial cell. അത് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് they use centrifuge. Speed, you know what centrifuge does. So speedil കറക്കിയിട്ട് they will settle down the heavier particles down and the small lighter particles will float on the top. Centrifuge ചെയ്തപ്പം bacterial cells, we know that it's heavier as compared to this bacteriophages viruses. It settled down while the viruses were on the top. Okay? Now they wanted to check the radioactivity. So sulfur tag the viruses, none of them actually went inside the bacterial cell. Yes. And less than 1% of the newly formed bacteriophages had the radioactive label sulfur. That means proteins were not involved in passing on the genetic trait. They were not the hereditary material. And when they checked the result of the radioactive label phosphate, it actually got injected inside the cell. They injected the DNA inside the cell, and DNA വന്നിട്ട് newly formed bacteriophages in agathum they found it, like they are passing on the genetic traits to the future generation. Future generation, and the new generation is having the same genetic material. So this proved that DNA is the hereditary material. But again, how DNA is helping them to transfer the genetic traits to the future generation is not answered correctly. So they have to be very clear when they have to tell everyone that DNA is the genetic material. So they used the sentence like DNA may perform some function in the bacterial multiplication, and it's not the protein. And again the scientists were like, is it DNA? How you, there is no fact how DNA can transfer the genetic information. എങ്ങനെയാണ് അത് വന്നിട്ട് ഫ്യൂച്ചർ ജനറേഷനിലോട്ട് പാസ്സാവുന്നു? ഇതിൻ്റെ ഇൻഫർമേഷൻ ഒന്നും there were few scientists who still doubtful about it, that this theory doesn't prove everything. അപ്പം വന്നതാണ് 1953 വാട്സൺ ആൻഡ് ക്രിക്ക്. വാട്സൺ ആൻഡ് ക്രിക്ക് വന്നിട്ട് they discovered the DNA structure. They told like DNA വന്ന് helical structureലാണ് ഇരിക്കുന്നത്, and all the nucleic acid present in the DNA, അവരുടെ backbone, like how DNA is helping to transfer the genetic information. It's all proposed by Watson and Crick. So DNA സ്ട്രക്ചറിനെ കുറിച്ച് ആൻഡ് അബൌട്ട് വാട്സൺ ആൻഡ് ക്രിക്ക് ഞാൻ നെക്സ്റ്റ് വീഡിയോയിൽ എക്സ്പ്ലെയിൻ ചെയ്യാം. താങ്ക് യു ഫോർ വാച്ചിങ്.